Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Joli Star Regime, Joli Star Empire, or Joli Empire, whatever you want to call it. Right now we're in a pretty nice space, place to be in. We have built two battleships, and with those two battleships it's put us at 16.3k. And the most powerful of those ships is, of course, the ships with the bombers, and that's the Calamity. That's not the Cataclysm class. Let's get those bomber wings. It's at about I think the fleet power puts out like 1100 fleet power. Look at this bad boy. I mean, this thing looks pretty fierce, doesn't it? So we've got this little fleet here. I'm just going to kind of take you to it. Boom! Look at the size of this fleet. Look how massive they are. These are the battleships right here. Cruisers are up front. Then you've got the destroyers. But we're doing pretty good. And soon I'm going to have in 1 month, less than a month actually. I'm going to have the particle lens technology, which is going to offer me even more power. And what I think I'm going to do is, let's see, what class was that? Okay, so this class was going to have it, and then I'm going to have to rework the Cataclysm class and put one right here. So we'll see whether or not the fleet power goes up, what the damage looks like with the new particle lens technology. But I'm going to keep building up my minerals here so that I can...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Perfect. So I can build more ships and faster. So next up is either ion disruptors or antimatter reactors. Antimatter reactors is going to put us into 86 months before we actually get that research technology. I should go for sensor technology. This is like 29 months. This is 11 months. I should get this and then move on to this. But I really want to get these disruptors. I want to be more than tier 1 on ion disruptors, but I also need the energy. We need the energy for our ships. I hate that that's 86 months. I'm gonna check something. Alright, so I was hoping maybe I had like one of my pause. I was kind of hoping that maybe one of my allies had researched that and it would give us like a bonus, but it hasn't. I'm gonna see if one of my allies got this. 56. So, yep, I sure don't have multiple allies. The only ones I have an agreement with are the Apathi. It looks like they've already researched ion disruptors, and so if I did do that, that would only be 44 months. But we need more power on our ships. I realize that because that'll allow me to put more shields on all my ships, and it'll also allow me to power the shield technology, the capacitor. We're going to shield capacitors I want to research. That'll make my shields recharge faster. And so there's that. 20 months away from getting the fortresses, which are really large installations, in space installations. And once I get these space installations, I'll be able to get what's it called? Void. I'll be able to get not master builders. What's it called? Voidborn. Deep space installations allow me to do Voidborn, which means I can build habitats. Once I can build habitats, I'll be able to do a lot of different things. I'll be able to have a lot like they're almost like planets, they're almost like little colonies, but they can go over any kind of planet that is inhabitable, which is going to be really cool. And also if I get Voidborn, I can get Circle of Life and I can build ring worlds. So that would be really cool to be able to do ring worlds if I wanted to. I'm more inclined to go with this and do the Galactic Wanderers simply because I want to get a Dyson Sphere. Once I get a Dyson Sphere, a lot of my energy problems will solve themselves. While it'd be nice to have the ring world, having a Dyson Sphere gives me about like 300, 400, 500. I think they buffed it up. I think they buffed the Dyson Sphere to give you a large amount of energy per month. We're talking like 400, 500, 600 energy a month. And so once I get that, like, my energy problems are solved, and I can just, I can focus on mineral collection and building up my fleets and getting as large fleets as possible. And I want to get this transport gate, but the transport gate requires Galactic Wanderers. So that's another reason why I want to get Galactic Wanderers, because I can't use this mod with the transport gate without it. And once you see this transport gate, you're going to be pretty impressed, I think. Assuming that the game, doesn't come to an end before I finally get to it. But anyway, let's keep this time going here. Now that I've got that tech, let's go update these ships. So we're not going to do that on this one, but on this one, we're going to, okay, I've got large on those powers. Okay, so we're going to do boom.
Construction complete.
Okay, that doesn't actually give us, it actually makes it weaker a little bit.
Construction complete.
Which is kind of strange. Large and large. It's also requiring a lot more power. So I actually have to sacrifice shields on this ship. Which I don't really want to do. I kind of wanted to have all of my battleships have these mega monster cannons on them, but knowing how it's going to impact the damage. Let's see, how much damage does this do, by the way? This does 144 to 273. Also, the nice thing about this, I forgot. I mean, the range is 100, which is decent, but we have all these bonuses to our fire rate. So this one actually almost gonna cost half the time. So the cooldown is gonna be around like 440 or 450 or something like that. So in actuality, this isn't a bad move to take, because even though the damage isn't going to be as high as if I had the bombers, I'm going to be hitting them a lot faster. Before the bombers even get there, I'll be able to blast ships to pieces. So all I have to do is sacrifice a little bit of shields for the time being. And I'm just going to drop this down to, say, 3. That should do it. Nope, but it didn't. So let's go with 2. There we go. So plus 5. That's whatever. So I'm going to save that Cataclysm. There we go there. And I'm going to modify that, and then the Torment class or Calamity class. Did I build a Torment or a Calamity? I think I originally meant to build a Torment, but I built a Calamity. Let me just check to see what I have here. I've got I do have a Cataclysm and a Calamity. So I was supposed to build a Torment to give me that significant range plasma damage, but that's fine, because again, this is going to be a particle lance here too. Then on these slots, I'm going to build, and then once I get more power, I can upgrade this. This. Oh wow. Actually, on that case, I actually don't have to do that. I'm still making a significant amount of power from this. Boom. Maybe this. Wow. But I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, that's not gonna make much of a difference. How is that making much of a difference? I mean, how is that not making a big difference? Wow. You would think having like plus 45 would actually boost my damage significantly, but it's not. So, whatever. I'll take it down to there. And there we go. Now I've got a little bit more damage on the Torment class. And then the Riot class has to be pretty much the same as the Cataclysm, with the exception of having fighters instead of bombers. So we're going to give this power, boom, boom, and boom on this, and then we're going to have to reduce these shields on this one to 2. There we go. So I mean, a little bit of a reduction on our shields, unfortunately, but hopefully we won't have to worry about that, because we'll have a huge amount of firepower coming off of these ships, and they'll be firing from range, 100 range, and they'll be blowing away enemy corvettes and destroyers before they even get close to us. So all of them have, with the except for Calamity, all of them have the particle lance. And we got that technology earlier, we just didn't have a means to use it until we got the battleships. So, and now we're up to 7390. I'm just gonna upgrade these ships. Ship upgraded.
Our ships have been made superior.
And it didn't seem to do much as far as that our fleet power there. What is this? So the Hijam Host main piece with the Horan Star Empire, no demands have been enforced. Okay. And what are they doing? They are equivalent. Okay, they're inferior in fleet power, which is perfect for me. Now I really do wish they didn't hate us, but you know, that's whatever. That was bound to happen. Eventually, they're bound to hate us. I just wish that this war went better between these two, because I really wanted them to go to war with each other and really kind of like well into each other and make each other vulnerable, but they didn't. I couldn't go to war immediately with them, but I could have weaseled my way through their space and gone to war with them. And maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have gone to war with them while they were at war with them, because then I would have. They broke their migration treaty with the cooperative of Juvan. Okay. What's this?
System survey complete.
They really do hate us. This is a good sign, actually. The cooperative of Juvan has a defense pact with the these guys have a defense pact with my ally here, so them ending their migration treaty is a good sign. Maybe that means that their relationship isn't what it used to be, and I can check opinion map. So okay, still green, still green, still green. Wow, that's a lot of green over there. So that's terrible. And us, they're the only ones that like us. Everyone else in the galaxy dislikes us. See how big this planet is. Okay, so we're almost the same, except for they have a few more planets than we do. That's okay with that. Diplomatic map here. Again, we only have them. They have all of this. Not so great. Not so great. But who cares? what I have to do is focus on building more ships. I'm gonna build more battleships. I'm gonna go with the Torment class because why not? And I'm thinking of using the arms race edict because it'll speed things up by 33%. And I like that. I'm gonna have to go to war pretty soon, and I want to be able to build my armies and my fleets as soon as possible. And it takes a while for it takes twice as long for the battleships to be constructed. So I better get started, right? So that's one. Actually, no. The best ship to get is the Cataclysm, so I'm gonna go with Cataclysm. 2 Cataclysm. 3 Cataclysm. Oops, that's not right. No, this is the only one that has battleship, so only these two have the accelerated speed on the battle. Well, who cares? Because this is like, how much of a date difference is this? 154, so this is going to cost an extra 50 days. It used to be a difference of cost, but these things don't reduce cost anymore. They just accelerate the build speed. So, I mean, if it costs a little bit more time to build these, I guess I can't be too heartbroken. Cataclysm. So, I'm going to have a total of 5 of the Cataclysms. Just making sure that they all have, okay. So, yep, so Cataclysm, and boom, there we go. So that's number 5. So, and then from there, I will build a some affliction, no, not affliction, Torment class. Torment, and Torment, and Torment, and Torment. There we go. So we're going to build a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 battleships. Sounds like a good amount of battleships for me to build there. We're talking, so in a matter of, I'd say 6 months, we're going to, well, maybe more than 6 months, 7 months, we're going to have 8 more battleships in our disposal, which is going to put us at about 24.
Construction complete.
I'm sorry, no, actually, no, it's going to be, yes, well, 24 to 26k we're going to have after that. And that's going to make a difference. We're going to be the most powerful fleet in the galaxy, except for the Fallen Empires, which have to be down here. I'm thinking that's the only reason we haven't had contact with them yet, is because we haven't been in this area. And there's got to be one, well, maybe not, because they're building right there. So there's got to be a reason why this space right here, I haven't heard anything from them. I haven't seen any empires, I haven't heard anything. I'm assuming that over here it's just all Fallen Empire, and no one wants to touch them, or and they have no reason to contact me as of yet. And so we've got 10k in energy credits. It's going to cost, each of those battleships do cost a great deal more energy. So I've got to make sure I've got enough energy for these battleships. This is going to cost 4.52. So let's just say it's going to be almost 5 times 8. So that's, yeah, that's almost 40 energy credits I'm going to be spending on my battleships. So I really need to get cracking on some more energy. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're still upgrading. They're still busy building. But this one isn't building anything. So I'm gonna first I'm gonna build a power plant here. Boom. Yes. Build a power plant here. Boom. Yes. Then we're gonna upgrade this. That way it'll give me adjoining, give these adjoining squares a bonus of I think like another +1 to these, and then we're gonna have some more energy from this, because I have to from these two, and I'll upgrade those when they build too, because I'm gonna get like I think I get tier, what is this right here? I'll get tier 3 power plants after those upgrade. Supremacy is pretty much, it's doing its thing. I don't even need to do anything with supremacy anymore. I should just make that a what system is that in? I should make this a sector and not even worry about this anymore. Because I really don't need to. They're done. They're doing their own thing. They're not going to move around. They're pretty much taken care of with unrest. Only thing I have to deal with is the fact that they beat -23 on energy. So that's the one problem with having my planets focused on a few things. Is that if I did want to make this its own sector, I'd have to keep pouring energy in there so that they'd be able to sustain themselves. And that's another reason why I wanted to make them just livestock. Ooh, speaking of livestock,
construction complete.
Where's Minerjon? There we go. So they are almost. So I've got less than 2 years before I can use these guys as livestock on other planets. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna build. I'm gonna colonize this planet and let them grow and just be livestock. Tundra World. These guys aren't just inferior, they're inferior, but they've got superior technology. So I'm a little upset. Oh, they're phonetic materialists. That makes perfect sense.
Scientific
actually.
breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, they're really small. So that kind of makes sense. I almost want to make them a vassal. Actually, I wonder if I can make them a vassal and then force them into a technology agreement with us. I don't think you can do that though. I don't think you can force them, even though you should be able to.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Fantastic. Look at all of those. Okay, no, actually no, it's not as good as it once was. This is now 988 instead of before it was more than that. 807. Oh man. Maybe I reduced their power by taking away those swarms, but they'll do a lot of damage from range, so it's worth it. I feel like maybe the fleet power isn't as accurate as it could be in regards to that, because by the time by the time the bombers get there, half of the time it's pointless anyway. The bombers, the strike crafts, they fly too slow sometimes. I'm gonna go with the Biolab 2 to upgrade my society's research and get myself up to standards. I don't really care about alien zoos. they're just, you know, they're. Ooh, wait a minute. Alien Zoo produces 4 Unity? Huh. Okay, hold on. I might have to change my approach on that. Any of my planets have pets? Right there. It's not the only one. Let me pause this very quickly. This one has one. Of course, I don't have access to it, so there's 2 I don't have access to. I've seen a couple planets I haven't colonized yet that actually might have it too. 3. So 3 of my planets, I'm just gonna upgrade this. 3 of my planets have the potential to have alien pets on them. Now I have to get this. 11 months, that's fine. And stored research, yeah, okay, that's helpful. Once I finally get the tau blockers, I'll be able to get that. This planet here, roll. So they're moving in to get in the zone. Now this planet, this spaceport needs to be upgraded.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This is a mining focused planet, so I'm going to do that. I'll just have one of them be focused on that. Space upgrade. Oops. Upgrade. Cool. And instead of doing corvettes, this planet can just do engineering. In fact, I'm going to do the power. I'm going to do engineering. I'm going to do fleet academy, and then I'm going to do cruiser and battleship. So the planet Triumph is going to be focused more like on cruisers and battleships up here. We're going to need to build a nice amount of them to confront.
A new conflict has erupted.
Ooh. The Cooperative of Juvan declared war on the Horan Star Empire. What? This is good timing. Because it means that they're at war against both the Great Yapathi Empire and the Horan Star Empire. Now here's the funny thing. I still can't go to war against these guys because they have a defense pact against the Tendrakkian Empire. That's the funny thing. If I declare war against these guys, then I'd be at war. It's funny. Here's the way it works. They're at war with them because they attack them. If I declare war on these guys, they would be in a war where they're defending them and fighting them at the same time. It's funny how defense pacts work. Alright, so we've got robot modification points +1. I say yes. Mostly because our industry is going to get a bonus. Yep. So it's going to be 24 months. We get plus 53% because of the industry traditions. Spark of Genius, Cyborg, Administrative AI, Technological Ascendancy, Stored Research. This is excellent. So we're gonna be able to improve the robots we have, and I'm just gonna make them more efficient on multiple things or make them less expensive. I'll figure something out. It also means once I research that, I can make better research droids without the malice of being more expensive. But this is good that this happened. entered into a migration. The Tendrakkian Empire entered into a migration treaty with the Cooperative of Jovan. But the Cooperative of Jovan, now that they're at war with both them and them, they cannot afford to defend these guys. So these guys are vulnerable, and I can go to war with them now. And they're pathetic in fleet power, which is incredible. So this is just a dream come true. And so we've got 10 battleships now. And that's 1 Calamity, and 4 Torment, and 5 Cataclysm. I'm gonna make 1 more Torment, because why not? 11 will be an odd number, but it'll give me 5 of each of those 2. Then I can build 4 more of the Calamity class later on. But I am going to prepare myself for war against the Tendrakkians. Now I'm going to be able to the great thing about them being so close is that I can go straight into their home system right away and blow them to smithereens relatively quickly. Before I do that, I have to build some more armies. So I'm gonna spend time building some armies. I don't have a military. Oh yes, I do have a military academy. Yes, I have a military academy. And pretty soon, I know it's only a matter of time before I get the cloning tech. I've been waiting for the cloning tech, because once I can build clone armies, my dream of having the perfect military will be complete. The perfect armies will be drone, Joli. So assault army. I'm just gonna do pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nope. 1, 2, 3, 5, and supremacy. Nope. Power. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now for where are they at? These guys. Since they're slaves, I'm also going to build a slave army. And since they only cost 20, I'm going to build a whole bunch more of them. I'm going to do about 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I guess I can only build so many. So I'm going to go with, okay, 15 is good. 15 is a fair amount. And boom, let's go. So now I've got my armies at my disposal. So as they grow, as they recruit, I can just drop them and go, and then let them do their thing. This army actually has a general. This general's gonna live for another, holy mackerel, he's gonna live for another 50 years probably. I'm ready to put him to work because he knows how to whoop some booty. So let me just wait a few minutes here just to see what is this like. Are there negatives? Okay, so they're at -0. In fact, I'm gonna insult them just for the fun of it. I don't like them anyway, so I'm just gonna insult them. Look at yourselves. What is that thing in your face? Some
Construction
kind of beak? Wait,
complete.
is that even your face? How can you not
System
see that
survey
your humans
complete.
are an affront to nature? So I'm gonna say that just to be jerks. Alright, so hostile, so there's a threat. And where's the insulted? Okay, so -200. That's pretty good. Wow, minus 200. That's something right there. They are not happy with us. They are hostile. And since they rival our neighbors, they're good. Okay, so alien friendship. So the democratic Tendrakkian state is more xenophilic. They were already xenophiles. They were already xenophiles. Maybe they went from being pacifists to xenophiles. No, they're never pacifists. They're militarists. I don't know what's going on with them. I honestly don't know, but they're super pathetic against us. Ooh, the Lingol system.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Oh, I see. They need to get out of Dodge super quick. What are these things? They would never even come close to measuring up to us, but it is good to know that this is here, so that we could destroy them. Where is that located? Yep, I'm gonna study that. Research. I'm also gonna eventually do the. Oops, I never actually sent this guy to do something.
Our ships have been made superior.
Survey, my friend. Survey away. Oh wow, he's gonna go all the way over there. I guess we're kind of running out of places to. We're running out of things to do. I haven't even given them the tech to assist research. But we are running out of space, so we're gonna have to invade so that we can survey all of this space. Give our scientists something to do. I feel sorry for them. In fact, we're gonna invade particularly because of that. That's gonna be our excuse.
Special project
for invading this,
complete.
Invading these guys' territory is because we need to help our scientists. Let's see. Establish a listening post on Rolo. Mining drone operations. Let's see what they are made of. Take them apart. I'm gonna go with listening post.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Construction complete. Sounds good to me. What are we constructing anyway? Alright, that's construction complete. So we got our 25k fleet. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Now we're actually almost at max capacity on our naval capacity. I didn't realize I was gonna blow through that so quickly. I was hoping to use some of that for my cruisers. Okay, actually I've capped out on my cruisers. I've got 10 of the ones I want to make.
Special project complete.
Work ethic. Adds a list of mineral-rich planetoids to the situation log. Alright.
Situation log updated.
So let's see. High-value mineral targets. This isn't really that helpful. It doesn't really show me anything. Okay. But we haven't gone to war in a while, so let's go to war against these guys. Declare war and cede all their territory, because we actually, did I say I was going to cede all their territory? Because I want to go to war against these guys again without actually having to declare war on my ally here. So I think I decided I was going to take everything except for maybe this one planet. That works for me. this. Oops. Oh no, I gotta be very careful. Hold on, I gotta stop. I almost forgot. I'm claiming territory that's not even theirs. Now I could always decide I want to take some of their territory too. I mean, they're not exactly our ally here, so I might take Yeoman too while we're at it. Why not take Yeoman? And then
Construction complete.
and then maybe eat those people. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we're not. We're kind of kidding. Man, I've got to think about this. What kind of planets have they been on? Savannah. Okay. War. And we're gonna go against. I'm gonna grab Tindor, and then we're gonna take Joli because they've got 3 planets in that system that we want to take. So that's that. We're gonna take Guram. Why not? Where's Guram at? Guram. There we go. Boom shakalaka. All right. What is Serac? Gotcha. All right. We're gonna take that. Victory shall be ours. They shall know no peace. We're going to claim Cerdon. There we go. Sea planet. Boom shakalaka. 89. And we'll humiliate them too, just for the joys of it. Just for giggles, just for laughs. Just for hee-haws. Because I would love to have that extra 100 influence I could use for something like an edict or something. Whoa, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, okay. If I go to war against them, I'll be going to war against the Cooperative of Juvan and the Hierarchy of Tendrakkian, which pretty much is nothing. I'm going to war against... hold on, where are they? They are right here. This small little thing right here. I'm not threatened by them. I'm not feeling very trepidatious about the idea of going war against them. So confirm.
At last, to war!
At last, to war! That's right. That's right, my fellow.
System
Jolis.
survey complete.
Declare. Alright, so they've got a FTL trap right here. Let's see how the FTL trap holds up against the fleet power of the great Joli Star Empire's fleet. It's a laugh, really. It's a laugh. It's an embarrassment. I'm gonna put my my transport ships on the edge of space, so that when it's time, they can actually just jump into that system and take whatever they want to take. And then I'm also going to okay, my science ships have nothing else to automatically explore, right? Okay, well, that's a bummer. I'm gonna upgrade that. I'm just gonna send them home. I guess I'll send this one home, because there's nothing else to do. They're sticking on board now. I'll send them back to Earth. I mean, not to Earth, I'm sorry, Rolo. I said Earth. Goodness, sweet mercy. Now, it does take forever now for us to jump from system to system, simply because we're just so big. But it's worth it. Look at that, 11 battleships. Actually, oh man, I should have had it at 10 battleships, because it would have been 10, 20, 30, 40. Do you see this right here? This is a really cool fleet composition.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Excellent. So we have Alien Zoo. I'm gonna have to deal with these tile blockers, and I better finish them now, because that can clear up a lot of space for me. The toxic kelp is causing problems. Which planet is it that has toxic kelp blocking like my important stuff?
Beginning attack run on enemy spaceport.
Alright, enemy spaceport. Right here. Wow. Alright, well the episode's about to end here, but that's a good way for the episode to end, with us diving into an enemy's territory and bombarding their planet with full force. Look at that. This is pretty cool. Oh wow, we have evaluated Chancellor Rexikax as a candidate for joining the Ultor organism. Sadly, we must inform you that membership requires a rudimentary brain. So how are the Ultor actually insulting us now? This is unexpected. They're just like, they're mad at us now. These guys are mad. I think they're trying to incite us into going to war with them, which we don't really need much help. But their fleet power is equivalent. I think they feel threatened. They should feel threatened, because we're about to be neck and neck with their space. Once we take care of all of this, we're gonna be like breathing down their necks, and we're probably gonna go to war with these guys next. That's what's gonna happen.
Construction complete.
But anyway, we've already torn down this planet's defenses for the most part. So let's send in our transport ships to land armies. And there they go, Transport Fleet 17's coming in. They're gonna drop their stuff. And they just lost their mining network building there. And we've got some massive fleet power here, just dropping like heavy bombs on these guys. Alright, and this, wow, you saw that there, that tile blocker just popped up, bombarded ground, so we pretty much blew a hole in their territory, their land. I can't be too excited about this, since I'm actually going to have to be the one that clears it, because this is going to be my territory. He says I am getting out of Dodge like super quick, because I don't want to be here. Although it's kind of funny because they're bombarding the planet, so this is a blockade. So how does he expect to migrate if he's being blockaded? I mean, as he tries to leave the planet, chances are he's going to get blown up. But he's free to try. And look at this, bombarded ground. Okay, so now let's just land. What else is going to happen here on this planet while we're watching it get bombarded? I'm kind of curious because I don't watch bombarding events enough to really see what's happening on these planets. None of the pops have died. Actually, no, actually maybe one of them might have died. But I think that's it. Just this bombarded tile here, this blown up building right here. That's about it. Nothing else has changed. Nothing else has happened. No more buildings have been blown up. Which is fair. I mean, it's actually better for us that nothing else gets destroyed. Because again, we are going to be owning this planet, so the less damage we do, the better. But we are going to get dinged for terror bombing, because people aren't going to be happy that we destroyed one of their pops. And now we drop our armies. And we've got our General Katiaks. I'm just gonna make the H silent. Katiaks.
Initiating ground assault. Victory shall be ours.
Victory is gonna be ours because not only are we bombarding the planet, but we have a great general. And you see the damage that we're doing because we have the strongest army. Look at our army damage, plus 160%. That is insane. That is insane, and you know how we got that because I explained it to you bit by bit as we went through this process. But
our warriors are victorious.
Our warriors are victorious. So there we go. We took their home world. That's only 8%. Taking their home world is only 8%. That's fine. That's whatever. So we're just going to armies embark. Great. Let's move on to the next planet. Oops, I forgot to send my construction ship to start building wormhole stations. Oops, don't do that. Don't do that. Build it right here, okay. What? No. Okay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Just to make sure that he... Oh, that's because he's flying from over there. In that case, stop. I also want to build it from a different direction. Where are you? Up here? Where are you? Way over here? Where are you? Okay. So we're going to actually have someone jump in from a direction that's not going to be easy to... there we go. So I want it to be up here because if one of my enemies entered this system, they're going to come from this direction or this direction, and I don't want them to blow up my wormhole station as soon as they get into the system. So being able to control where they're located makes a big difference here. I'm suffering 24 point... Okay, I lost 3 corvettes. That's annoying. Which ones did I lose? The melee class. Okay, I'll replace those. And let's go on to show.
Our ships have been made superior.
Our ships have been made superior. What does that mean? Oh, what did we upgrade? Oh, a science ship, I guess. Alright. So, we're actually going to be driving into this system and taking out this planet because they've got an FTL trap right there. We're going to take 3 systems, 3 planets at almost the same time. Well, within a short time, I'll say that. That's going to give us, so we're taking this, we already got this pretty much. We're going to take these 3 in this system. I haven't seen their fleets yet, so I'm kind of curious where their fleets are. I didn't see them when I jumped into the system. They are pathetic compared to us. Did they lose all their fleets? And I'm kind of curious how. Let's see. These guys are inferior. They lost at -8 there. -21. Alright. I feel like these guys are gaining a lot more territory than I want them to. How do these guys feel about us right now? Oops, wrong button. They're plus 122. This is a really good sign. So I really don't have to worry about them having, you know, negative feelings about us. Wow. Wait a second. So the Holy Von Ock Empire right here, and this is not a small empire, they're actually at war with the Horan Star Empire as well. So this is a bigger war than I thought it was. I thought it was just these guys going at it by themselves, but they actually have help. They've actually got the Holy Von Aachen Empire, so that's not as they're not as foolish as I thought they were, trying to go up against these two by themselves. But they're not, because they're not by themselves. And how big is this army? They're inferior to us in fleet power, and they're inferior in naval capacity. So this is a good sign. What defense packs do they have? The Lilarbius Order, which is over here. Okay. Too bad I can't get over there without going through them, or through them, or through them. Because I could easily weasel my way in this direction. But I'm gonna have to wait 10 years after this war before I can go against these guys. And by then, I have a suspicion that they'll have lost a great deal. I also suspect that it's very possible that they're gonna make a bigger impact. They're probably just not there yet, because they've got to go around this way in order to get to their territory, so they're taking the brunt of the war in the beginning of the war, but once they actually get over into this area, they're going to be hitting their armies, which are going to be weakened from fighting their fleets. And all this is doing is helping me out, because once they're done weakening each other, I can slip in there and lay waste on their forces. Or this could backfire, and they could actually win and take like 5 or 6 or how many ever systems they want to take, and then they'll become a larger threat for me.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Alright, so their fleet of 6.6k just jumped in the system. They've got 3 battleships. We are going to jump out of Dodge. We're going to get out of Dodge because we don't want our transport ships to get blown up. Transport ships, go. Get out of Dodge. And what are these doing? They are entering the orbit of this, so they're not even thinking about this. As long as we stay out of range, we should be fine. We're bombarding that planet. I should have had them en route anyway, but I've been distracted talking about other stuff. Unnecessary stuff. They've got 11 cruisers, 3 battleships, 12 destroyers, and 17 corvettes. Speaking of corvettes, I actually have to place those melee class 1, 2, 3. There we go. That I lost. Then I have to build some more ships, right? Because I've got how many of those did I want to have? I wanted to have 4 more of the Calamity class. So I'm going to build 4 more of those. That would put us close to maxing out on our yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we've got I'll have 4 more Calamity classes. Goodness sweet mercy. I think I have my my long cables. Cables always get stuck on something. Great. Now, my transport ships are going to take a little bit of a moment to get into the system to really do anything against this into orbit. Oh, that's not good. So we're gonna have to blow up. We have to blow up everything in range. How long is it gonna take them to jump from that to that? So we're either gonna jump onto this system, jump into this system, jump from this system to this system. And I have to get over there before... Yeah, we're not gonna have enough time. We're not gonna get there in time, so I'm just gonna have to stop them. Because if they jump into that system before they get over there, they're gonna get blown up by this spaceport.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. So great, we got rid of those tau blockers. And we're gonna get rid of these tau blockers. Or I can get the cheaper war demands. I'm gonna go with this. I should get cheaper war demands because we need that to seat more planets. But I also want to get rid of these tau blockers on all these planets. Like this volcano right here. Then I'll be able to build. In fact, I can actually build a zoo now. I'm just gonna clear this out. We're gonna build a zoo. And where's the other planet that we have to build the zoo? Okay, that's on that one, obviously. This one, okay, that's volcano. I have a total of 3 that I couldn't do. I'll just get rid of all the tau blockers then. So we got that one. Wait a second. Upgrade this.
Battle is joined.
For the fun of it. Clear. Clear. And upgrade this. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. Great. Give them something to do. And move on. That planet, of course, supremacy is done with. Power 2. So we're doing this. And then we're going to have to upgrade power. Oops. Unity, obviously, is power. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff to clear up here. Alright. I'm gonna get a lot of physics from this planet. I'm really kind of excited about this, actually. This is good. We're just wrecking their we're just wrecking everything that they bring our way. Boom. Upgrade that to physics lab. Upgrade this to a bio lab. Upgrade this mining station. Upgrade this to engineering lab. There we go. So more engineering. We're almost there. We're almost ready to get rid of those tau blockers too. Power, lab. What is that? Physics. There we go. And minerals. And did this have? Okay, this noxious swamps. Darn it. One of these planets I was clearing for the nope. Okay, so power 2. That's the one that's gonna have to let the zoo on there. After clearing all these tau blockers, which is gonna take like an age. Great. Now they can jump into the system. Transport ship, get over here into orbit. And construction ship, where are you? Construction ship. Where's this one? Okay, they jumped out of there to get in here system. So we're gonna send them. I really feel sorry for those poor sods, because they're gonna be over there for a while. I'm just gonna have you jump right in the system and immediately build that wormhole station right there. And this planet is getting hit pretty hard. What is this? That's what an alien zoo looks like. I've never actually built an alien zoo. Actually, no, it's not true. I have. Actually, I have. It's just been a while since I built an alien zoo. That's a nice looking zoo there. I'm not sure what the +4 does.
Construction complete.
Oh, okay. Oh wow! I guess maybe the animals produce unity. That must be it. That's all I can think of. I really don't know why that's. I guess unity. Oh no! Okay, no, never mind. Alien Zoo is the unity part. Just what is the? Whatever. We're losing energy though. Oh, we're only losing 0.34. And that went away. Alright, so now we're going to merge these things.
Construction complete.
Okay, so merge. Send those corvettes to join our fleet. And we actually lost another corvette. How dare we lose another corvette? Another melee. Now we're gonna have another calamity class too. And merge. They're gonna merge with us as well. We're sending them all to merge with the main battle fleet.
Construction complete.
Wormhole station right here. Wormhole
Construction
right here.
complete.
It's kind of exciting. Alright, so quickly
Construction
land on these.
complete.
We're gonna take them out super quick. While we're doing that, I've got to get these guys embarked. 15, great.
Initiating ground assault.
And embark. 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 And embark. Alright, so I'm gonna send these guys all into Rolo.
Our warriors are victorious. Enemy planet conquered.
I'll send them in this system actually. We're gonna send them all into this system, and then this is they're gonna merge with my other army, and we're just gonna hit these planets like super fast. Right, armies embark. So I've got my 22. Let's move on to the next planet into orbit. There we go. I gotta keep an eye out for something too. I gotta make sure that I'm not being silly. And letting the let's see, they've got a hostile. We've got one hostile fleet. They've got their science ship is surveying. What? That's silly. I'm not paying these guys too much attention because they're bombarding their own planet. I guess they just love their people that much. Alright. Close purification building. Beam focused metallurgy. So this building is going to give us a boost to our mineral output on our planets. So let's see how that works. Now we got that new building with the plentiful traditions. Again, let's keep pointing out how much I love plentiful traditions. So let's
Construction
see. If I were to
complete.
replace this and get the purification facility, this is a planetary modifier that gives us plus 5% to our minerals. So this produces 4. What does this do? This produces 4 plus all the bonuses that we have, because we're huge in bonuses. I'm just going to point out what the bonuses we have. We have plus 10%, which makes it very strong. The very strong trait gives us plus 10%. The industrious trait gives us plus 15%. Our governor, being a cyborg, gives us plus 5% to our minerals. The powered exoskeleton technology gives us 5%. The happiness modifier gives us 3.50%. Or 3.5%. The mining guilds gives us plus 10%. Our governor's skill level gives us plus 12%. And once I do this purification facility, it's going to give us another 5%. Plus, it's going to give us unity. So it's going to boost all the minerals on that planet. Now I've got to go over here to this planet. And okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see, how's this guy doing? Okay, he's happier. He's become a xenophobe. He became a militarist. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Well, another reason why I wanted to go to war was because I wanted to let me get out of here. We took this planet. Now we're taking this planet. Alright. And land armies. That's gonna be quick. Minerjon. We've got this building right here. We've got that building right there. Huh. I'm not gonna mess up Minerjon.
Initiating ground assault.
But it's good to have another, he's developing slowly. What I'm going to do is, it's going to be another, like, 30 years before this guy actually gets built. So I'm going to build a,
Our warriors are victorious.
I'm going to build a pop. I'm just going to build a Minerjon right here. And then, once he's built, I'll build a, one of those buildings. To boost the okay, Energon. Let's see, that's minerals.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay. This planet's pretty much wrapped up though. I don't have to worry about that planet anymore. I guess I gotta start worrying about these guys. I need to work on building more food too, because again we're getting down to like 37. Like, this gives us a boost of 37%, but obviously that's not enough. Class, okay, research complete. We claimed that planet, so I've got to go and take another planet, but ship, hull bonus, or energy weapon damage plus 50%. You obviously know me and how much I love. Actually, you don't know me. Actually, you don't know me at all. I want to boost our fleet's thruster power, because they should go faster, but I want to boost our weapon damage by 15%. That's the absolute must. Absolute must. So now I'm gonna send these guys to this planet, because we took this planet pretty quickly. And embark. as far as my smaller fleets, we're just going to make them all merge with that fleet, with that army. Actually, no, I'll send them all here. How about that? Then they'll all merge and become one gigantic army that'll just destroy everyone that comes across them. And the great thing about them is eventually they're going to be so big that I won't even have to worry about doing as much as far as bombardment. I can just pop in there, I think, and just kind of just rip them to shreds. We're at 25% with our 3 planets under our control. We're going to have another war planet. But that's going to be in this episode. Next episode, you will see me continuing in this war. Until next time, have a wonderful day. God be with you.